All right. GXE, guys. Check out this beast. Gear Energy, Toronto Stock Exchange. I was going over a few stocks I had on my watch list on an Excel sheet hidden somewhere. Not the best place to put something. Gonna revamp my note taking, because that guy, man, sometimes it's good. You get away from it, and then after that they get mature and the timing's like just perfect. And this is what we have here, guys. All right, what do you have? Start with the monthly candle chart. Scoot over here. That's emotion management technique. Make sure you have black space all around so you don't skew your vision, right? This, it's a bottom, can only go to the moon. And this, it's gonna fall. All right, try to center that. Where's my monthly defined support? 70 cents. Monthly defined breakout line, 120. And this is the June candle, guys. Look at that close. Bam, right through it. If I draw an arrow, implied measure move, add it to the breakout line of the smaller, closer pattern to the breakout. Not this arrow from the down here, which give a higher target. I have target around 171, around that area. And that is confirmed. That is monthly candle confirmed, guys. You gotta respect that. Or maybe here. Whoa. And why am I doing my classic chart trading framework on the monthly? Well, it's to make sure I have the trend in my favor, guys. Stan says we need to have the trend in your favor. And the best way is to go up one time frame, wherever you are, and check it out. If it's in the same direction as you're going in, it's all good, guys. If I would be playing this with my chart trading, classic chart trading framework, I'd put my entry here, I'd put my sell stop here, and my target order, right, my profit limit right there. Whichever is reached first, my limit or my sell stop, cancels the other one out, lock and load, forget about it, move on. It's that simple. Right now, we're going to do some Secret Wars. Scoot over down to the weekly. We know we have the higher trend going upwards. Wow. Look at that nice stage 4. Look at that nice stage 1, man. Lasted over a year, 2 years. Remember, breakouts on top of breakouts. Skewing the 30-week moving average going up until you get 30-week moving average going upwards. You're above the Ichimoku cloud defined resistance, the red, and then we're starting to go. It's going to go in the green. If the price action is above green, is your uptrend. What's my first clue? Volume. So just check out this crazy candle. This one right here. Could that, by miracle, coincide with a breakout line? Oh. So actually, you see on the monthly, I don't know, I think I must have put the alerts because I spotted this on the, maybe this was a stage analysis pick, I can't remember. And then I said, okay, I'll keep an eye on it. I have a breakout maybe on the weekly, but I want that monthly candle confirmation. And after that, what happened is just beautiful. 1, 2, 3 weeks back, pull back, decreasing volume, then volume starting to pull back up again. And you actually have another breakout right here. Continuation breakout. Not twice the average volume, but getting there. And it's just off, guys. Burst, pullback, contracting volume, burst. Might have a pullback maybe around here, back to here, then burst, etc. That's how I imagine it. So right now you have a great entry right here. Okay, sell stop time. I think you could put the sell stop right here. under the lull, under the pullback. Pullback went down, went back up, back to previous highs. The trader's way would put the sell stop here. The investor's way, put the sell stop here. Let me just remove Ichimoku Cloud, make that clearer. Oh, and the legend. Bye-bye, legend. And that's how we do it, guys. If you would have entered on this candle here, then you would have put your sell stop here. Price action goes up. First pullback, price action goes back up. And that sell stop here, you would have moved it up here. And what happens every time you have a lull, a pullback, starting to get points. 1 point, 2 point, 3 point confirms a stand trend line. And then on the 4th point or break of it, then you would exit. So it's already starting to form. You're starting to expect how this is going to develop. This is part of also emotion management techniques, really understanding your framework, the behavior of it. You've seen examples now numerous times. You really know what to expect, what's happening, what's healthy, what's not. And this is very, very healthy. You have that nice trend line going upwards. I like it when it's above the 30-week moving average, a little bit above. You get that buffer zone. And when that trend line violation is going to be violated on the 4th point, remember, minimum 3 points for it to be valid, then it's time to take half your position out and the remainder half either on the lull, previous sell stop that was moved up along the way, or on the 30-week moving average, whichever comes first. So that's how gxe is, guys. This is awesome, man. I'm happy I found this one back again. And you know that the next resistance or target is going to be what I had there, that 175 on the monthly candle chart. But we're playing Stan Weinstein. It's not lock and load like my classic chart trading framework, where it's pretty good for a newbie in the sense that you don't have to think. So the emotional management techniques are less important because you lock, load, and then you could just close your trading software. Stan, your deeps in. Every week you check, candle added. How does a chart morph? Do I have a lull? Is it contracting volume, the pullback, etc.? Is there continuation breakout? So if you have to look at your chart every day because you're posting on StockTwits, because you're posting on your blog site, because you're posting on Twitter, well, that's when I call them like the 3 pillars of any trading framework. You have those 2 regular pillars, risk management, money management, but you also have one of the most important one is the emotion management. And if the emotion management is not there, you're going to start cheating, skewing the other 2. You're going to start playing around with greed, the greed factor. I'm going to put myself stop closer, higher position size. You're going to start playing around with money management. I'm going to risk 5% of my NAV instead of 1. It's a gold mine to the moon, stuff like that there you might say to yourself or read. So critical stand, be a master of emotional management, have all the techniques. I try to elaborate on some as I discover them, as I test them out. And if you have to write things down to really anchor yourself, to do a blog site, do a podcast, do something, but really, really see every nick, every corner, every dark corner of your framework. Don't leave any stone unturned. Really understand what you're doing with. And that could take years, guys. Framework, I'm starting to realize that I'm revisiting Stan. And second time around, it's been 6 months I've been doing it. 6 months, maybe a year, then you're really starting to understand the framework. If you really understand it, you have confidence. Because there's less and less unknown, less fear, less panic. That's all emotion management, guys. Practice it. Don't be scared of it. And if you have a feeling queasy fear, it's just because there's an unknown somewhere. Take a step back and figure out what's the unknown. And usually it's through observation, your own observations. You could read stuff, but after that, at the end of the day, you have to lab it, apply it, and just go through the motions. Because theory, if you don't practice, it's not going to sink in. It doesn't have the same value on your subconscious when you have those hard decisions to take when the market's going crazy and the news is all over the place, guys. That's it. gxe, man. I think you're ready to go anytime. It's time now. See ya.